From instantly destroying a racist
Oh, Trump supporter.
to shutting down another's stupidity.
Are you really Jewish?
Am I really Jewish? Are you really black? What are you talking about?
Here are 11 times comedians schooled racist hecklers, starting with Sammy Obeid, whose heckler couldn't hide her inner xenophobe.
But this is what I don't understand. See, sir, this is why I'm talking, because if
It all started when Sammy's punchline got a rude interruption.
you have to look on the other side of the wall. On the other side of the wall, there's Palestinians who have no rights. And those Palestinians are under occupation by Israel, so by definition, Israel is supposed to be providing them rights. And if they're not, it's an apartheid state. The easiest way...
Palestinians are threatening the safety
Oh.
of people.
Oh, okay. Nice to meet you. That's awesome. I'm so glad you came and sat in the front.
But the more Sammy engaged with the heckler, the more he unraveled her stupidity.
Are you spiritual? This is like a gift. This is amazing. Did you come here to the show to have this moment? Amazing. Amazing. It was random.
Israel left Gaza.
Israel left. Okay, good, great. So let's go back to the joke I just did, right? Israel left Gaza in what year?
I don't know.
You don't know. Exactly. It was 2005.
And Sammy dismantled all of the Karen's Zionist takes.
I'm getting upset because you're in the front row. You know what I mean? It's just like,
Look at me. I don't have the game. I'm not a Palestinian. I'm not a Jew.
That's fine. That's fine. You just have to be a human being. You identify as a Zionist, right?
No, I try to be neutral.
You're not trying too hard.
But Sammy not only schooled her on the conflict, but also gave her a masterclass on shutting up.
Palestinians are always threatening.
Oh, okay. Got you. Okay. Ignorant, obviously ignorant, but nonetheless, here.
Can you let...
Relax. Trust me, this makes for a better show. And you interrupted saying something that is irrelevant to the fact that Israel's an apartheid state.
And while they still tolerated it, what the woman said next turned the entire crowd against her.
Bombing children.
Yes, that's true as well.
These people have been chased all over the planet.
But this is what I don't understand. See, sir, this is why I'm talking, because if
the Muslims...
you agree with that?
But while she had already lost the crowd, Sammy continued teaching her how not to lose manners.
The reason why I made an issue about it is because when you heckle or when you say something in the middle of the joke, you become different jurisdiction. You know what I'm saying? Like if we were just having a conversation on the street and it's like, I don't know you, you don't know me. It's like, obviously we're not gonna agree on the same things, you know what I mean? But I'm in the middle of like constructing and building a narrative and it's interrupted with a counterpoint, which is fair, which is fine, but not at the comedy show, right?
And at the end, Sammy dropped a witty line that hit harder than every headline she misquoted.
For that reason, when we're at the show, it is under my jurisdiction. You could say that you are all under my jurisdiction. And as an occupier, it is my duty, specified under international law, to take care of you.
But while Sammy Obeid went relatively easy on her, Sugar Sammy, on the other hand, went full nuclear when he encountered blatant racism on his show.
What's your name, sir? What is it? Idris. Look at this. Beautiful. Oh, Trump supporter. Who said immigrant? Was you, miss? Sir, are you an immigrant? Yes. But you have your papers. Yes.
The comedian had a comeback ready to go, unlike Nimesh Patel, whose cannon fire started after he recovered from a wildly inappropriate remark.
Better, I'm sorry. Thank you. Whoa. Who said that? Are you white? You are?
And Nimesh didn't hold back on how ugly that comment felt.
George, you're welcome to go. You think I'm kidding? We were so close to the end, man. We were so close to making it to the end without experiencing Boston's racist bullshit. And now, thank you, George, for leaving a fucking disgust in my mouth for this people named George, at least. You piece of shit.
But if the racist had any doubt, Nimesh made it clear that there was no respect left for him in the room.
I hate you for reasons that are very deep to explain, because I want to like you. I want to like you as a guy. and you thought that what you said would be funny, and it probably was to the three of your goofy friends that are sitting next to you. How old are you, George? 32. You too old to be acting like a moron.
Someone else who was too old to be acting like that was this next woke Karen, who kept scowling through Jeff Dye's routine.
I was feeling real good until I asked this lady how she felt. What do they pay you to come to the clubs? Just make the comics want to themselves? Like, oh, this guy's feeling pretty good about himself. Do you mind sitting in the front and shaking your head no every time he talks? What do you want to hear? Just anything else? Okay.
But asking her about the comedian she did like instantly revealed her racism.
Did you not like Sam J's material? Oh, it's fine when a black lady does it. You're a bigot. That's what we just found out. You can't hear subjects. You see race and go, well, it's fine. You're a bigot. All right, we found one. She goes, I don't with white women. I went to where whites were in their natural habitat. I still wouldn't them almost. And you're like, that is beautiful.
And it didn't take long for Jeff to call out her progressive prejudice.
I came up here and said, we're all weird. We should all accept and love each other. And she's like, what a piece of shit. What a piece of shit to say that we're all weird and we should accept each other. What a fucking asshole. Why would he craft words to unite when we should all be grouping up together and saying one is better than the other?
But before he moved on, Jeff clapped back twice as hard for her twice-baked hypocrisy.
You're an idiot. Literally a child in the audience. Icky. Make the white man stop. His words are hurting me.
Jeff wasn't the only one to encounter a subtly racist Karen on his show, because J.J. Walters also encountered a male one of the same species.
That's Japanese. What? What? Are you saying that's not Japanese? Yeah. It doesn't seem Japanese. Yeah, you're one racist mother. You know that? I was born and raised in Japan. I am 100% Japanese. See, he doesn't believe it. But you wouldn't go to a black guy and tell him that he's not Canadian because he's black, would you? Racist. I'm Japanese. Not identified. I'm fucking Japanese, so believe it, okay? You know?
But while the male Karen was sneaky with it, this next racist went full Hitler during the next Jewish comedian's set.
Get me a corner so I can hit my weed vape, J14. That's where I want to sit. Let's go. How can I help you?
Jew pig.
Did you call me a Jew pig?
Yeah, I did.
All right, buddy. I think that you should probably go.
We're gonna, buddy. I'm ordering the lift right now, Jew.
Okay. Why don't you order it out there?
You, Jew.
You, buddy.
But the comedian didn't let the heckler's fascist filth affect his show.
More Donald Trump in this country, buddy. You Jew lover.
All right, so I feel like I'm in my Instagram right now. This is crazy. This is so crazy. Wow, you never see him IRL, and then once you do, you're kind of like, yeah, no, that's about what I thought.
And while the comedian kept the show going, the same can't be said for Deepak Sethi, whose stand-up went completely off track after he received a threat.
Anyone from the military here?
What?
Oh, nice. Very loud guy. Hey, listen.
Coming for you.
Thank you. Why are you cheering that? I live in LA, man. I drive a Prius. Come on. I'm not those guys.
And the comedian couldn't process a warning from his own protectors.
And what the f is wrong with the military? A guy who is in it goes, we're coming for you. Yeah! The army, man! All of them! Are you even allowed to just say that to brown man?
But once the shell shock wore off, the comedian zeroed in with drone strikes.
So this is gonna be my last show. I'm gonna after this. God, what do they teach you in recruiting? Like, okay, anytime you see a brown guy, anywhere, you just yell threats at them. Wouldn't it be great if he wasn't even in the military? Anyone in the military? Yeah, you Indian guy.
And by the end of it, the comedian ensured that Private Ice was drowning in guilt.
This guy thought I was in tech support. I was. Then I asked if there was anyone in the military, and some guy just threatened my life. All right, I was gonna say thank you for protecting me from people who look like me.
But taking the wrong page from the comedian's book, these next protesters also tried guilt-tripping Jerry Seinfeld for his take on Israel-Palestine.
What's that? Oh, you're back! They're back! The protesters are back! I missed you! Oh, you're not doing well. It's so hard for you. You gotta...
And it didn't take long for Jerry to set fire to the guy's protesting flag.
Listen, dude, listen. Listen, let me explain something. You and I are in the same business. We're in the same business. Our business is to get people to see things the way we see it. The problem is you're in the wrong place.
But even if slightly evil, Jerry reminded everyone how messy the movement's message had become.
Do you hear how well I'm doing? This is what you want. You want to do well like I am. Look at the people here to hear me. Look at what happened to you.
And before they started chanting, Jerry offered the entire movement a pamphlet called Common Sense.
Because context is very important for your message. For example, if I was going to do my little comedy show that I do, if I went to a Australian rules rugby game and I told this guy, I love this, if I said to this guy, you check out, I'm going to do my comedy act here, I would get that same reaction.
But Jerry dropped one last bomb before the protesters marched out of the show.
Here's the other thing I think you need to go back and tell who's ever running your organization. We just gave more money to a Jew. Cannot be a good plan for you. That's not what you want. That's the whole problem. You got to come up with a better plan.
Jerry's show was ruined by the protesters' shenanigans, just like Steve Hofstadter's, whose anti-Nazi material kept getting interrupted by a swastika-obsessed lady.
Nazis are the problem right now, which is such a weird thing to have to say in my lifetime. I didn't think I would ever have to say, and by the way, I know you have opinions on the joke, but you could talk to me after the show. So, no, because Nazis, how could Nazis be a problem? Like, how could that be a sentence I have to say unless I was summarizing Raiders of the Lost Ark?
But when the Heckler continued with a sequel, Steve destroyed her before it became a trilogy.
And a whole bunch of people on Twitter were like, yeah, that's what happened. Jews fixed the election for Trump. For Trump? Are you f***ing stupid? Jews fixed the election for Trump. For Trump. Not Bernie, but Trump. Really. Not the one time we've ever had a shot at the presidency, we fixed it for the other guy. Are you f***ing kidding me? The only way I would believe that Jews fixed the... off.
But when Steve finally handed her the mic, the woman got cold feet.
I am in the middle of a thought. Let me finish my thought. Like I said, I didn't buy a ticket to see you. Okay, so, but let's explore your point. What was it that you thought was so important? What do you say?
Horrible.
What?
And Steve quickly realized that female Hitler left before history could catch up.
She left. She was straight up offended that I was making fun of Nazis.
Yes.
That is amazing. Oh man, I liked it better when they wore pillowcases. Maybe she was she mad that I like yelled at her to stop interrupting?
You told her to
I told her to f*** off and she was like, oh, good idea.
But even as he moved on from her, Steve still had one allied jab reserved for the modern Nazi.
What's your blood type?
Hold on a second. How long is the waiting list? That he's like, just in case. I'm just walking back to my car and he's like, hey, I have a question for you. That lady's outside perfectly willing to help because she's mad at me, you know? So you probably have a transfusion card that says, like, in case of Heckler, here's my blood type.
But while the Karen at least had the fascist excuse for hating Steve, this next racist's sudden racism made zero sense.
Are you really Jewish?
Am I really Jewish? Are you really black? What are you talking about? Yes.
That would be yes. Okay.
That would be yes. Yeah, me too. What a coincidence. I don't look like a typical, you don't look like a typical black person.
And Steve destroyed her racial stereotypes one sarcastic jab at a time.
I don't look like a typical Jewish person that you have stereotyped in your head. You're like, you don't look very short and lawyery. I don't understand. I really expected your nose to be bigger. You're walking control in Hollywood. I don't know what this is. Why aren't you eating a bagel while you're on stage? I don't understand. You should really be drinking the blood of Christian babies.
But Steve wasn't finished dismantling her ignorance with common sense lessons.
Yes, I'm Jewish, because how big of a would I have to be to write those jokes? To just come on stage and be like, here are all the jokes about being an oppressed minority that I'm really not one. I I actually grew up in a Catholic suburb of New York. That's called New Jersey.
When the woman doubled down on stupid, however, Steve smacked her back to reality.
I've just never seen a redheaded Jew.
Never seen a redheaded
I
Jew.
live in San Diego.
I've never seen a black girl sitting in that seat right there.
But in a sharp contrast, it was comedian Akash Singh who got a reality check when he saw racial stereotypes being used for good.
I don't like when people attempt, but that was almost so good. Would you just give him a card? What the happened?
I own a recruitment agency for IT professionals, so I...
Hey, you know how upset I am at you? I thought you came here because you were a fan. You just out here soliciting. Ain't that crazy?
And Akash couldn't help but admire the woman's mildly racist hiring strategy.
Your company was like, we need you to go to a career fair, and you were like, I am. I got you. Don't worry. Friday, 7:30. That is actually planning ahead. That's not racism. That's stereotyping correctly. You were right. If you were wrong, it would have been f***ed up. But literally within arm's reach, there's 6 f***ing potential candidates right here. She's gonna get a whole ass bonus off of my show. I'm not gonna see $1 off of this.
But Akash took the joke and made it even better.
When you need your house worked on, you come to like a Gabriel Iglesias show, or what do? I need to remodel the kitchen. When is Fluffy in town?
And much like the woman who used her racism to her advantage, Jimmy Carr took a heckler's jab at his whiteness and turned it into a killer punchline.
Any other heckles? What, sorry? Posh prick. Posh prick seems a bit harsh. What's your name, sir? Miles. Miles. And you think I might be a bit posh?
But when it came to properly dealing with the heckler, Jimmy demolished him with a well-set-up bomb.
All right, Miles, what's your favourite colour? Blue. Seems like the fairest way to deal with this. You get some B-L-U-E. Number between 1 and 8, Miles. 4. All right. Ooh. Says if you've come as a you've won.
And it just proves that if you show a comedian even a sliver of racism, he will take you to school for it.